Most high performers believe that if they care enough, push enough, stay vigilant enough, that performance will take care of itself. And for a long time, that belief works. But burnout, confidence dips, and performance instability at senior levels are really about lack of ambition. They are about ambition running without the psychological resources required to sustain it. Early in your career, pressure is rewarded. You work harder, you stay switched on, you double check everything, you compare yourself to the best in the room, and the system reinforces that behavior. You get results, you get recognition, you move forward. So quiet belief forms: if I push harder, performance improves. The problem is that that belief doesn't scale. What works in junior and mid-level roles often becomes counterproductive at senior levels because the system of demands has changed. When ambition is driven mainly by pressure and self-monitoring, three things start to happen. First, biologically, chronic stress narrows attention and reduces cognitive flexibility. You become good at reacting, but worse at perspective, judgment, and creative problem solving. Second, the inner critic becomes the main performance manager. Motivation shifts from choice to threat. Don't drop the ball. You can't afford a mistake. You have to stay on top of everything. And thirdly, comparisons intensify. Reputation starts to feel fragile rather than earned. From the outside, you still look competent. Inside, effort rises and confidence becomes less reliable. You risk burnout because ambition is being carried by over-control, vigilance, and threat, rather than internal stabilizing resources. Sustainable performance depends on a small number of core psychological resources. The first is a sense of agency. This is that felt experience of I can influence what matters. When agency is high, effort feels directed. When agency drops, people try to control everything and paradoxically feel less effective. The second is a sense of mastery. Mastery is not about being good, it's about being able to learn without your identity being on the line. And third is a growth mindset. This means learning can happen without self-attack. Errors provide information, not threat. And the fourth is a sense of coherence. And this is often overlooked. It's that sense that what you're doing makes sense, effort is manageable and understandable, and difficulty fits into a larger narrative. When coherence collapses, people don't just feel a constant fatigue, they feel misaligned, disoriented, and lost. Think of ambition as the engine, and psychological resources are the steering, suspension, and brakes. You can have a powerful engine, but without the systems that stabilize it, the ride becomes increasingly dangerous. What I see again and again in high performance is not a lack of drive, but a mismatch. Ambition has grown, responsibility has expanded, visibility has increased, but the internal resources have not been updated. So the person pushes harder when actually what is required is self-awareness and growth. So if performance feels harder to sustain than it used to, if confidence feels less available despite competence, if effort keeps increasing, the impact doesn't, this is not a personal failure. The question is no longer, how do I push harder? It's what psychological resources does my current level of ambition require? And that question changes everything.